Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And hello viewers, and welcome back to Psychonauts. I'm your humble host, Josh24214, and today we are going to tackle the last few bits of the game. And on the previous part, we finished off the last two mines at the bottom of the Thorny Tower zone of the Insane Asylum.
That almost went in my eye.
And dealt with Dr. Lobato. So now we are at the end game. But first, before we tackle that, we want to go back, and we got those 3 extra brains from
why don't you just take a little nibble of that and see if I can taste it too?
I need to regroup back at HQ.
Affirmative. Prepare for extraction.
Yeah, because we want those last few brains, because, guys, we're going to be tackling, oh boy, the dreaded final level of Psychonauts. A level so evil that in later parts of the game, it had to be made easier, so yeah. And no, I don't think this is one of those ports that is easier, so we're going to be not a very happy camper by the time we get through it.
Yes! I got a brain!
Good. Now?
No, I promise you. You didn't drool at all. Is Milka okay? Yeah, she's waiting for you down by the docks. Gotcha. Hey, do you want to help us save the... Okay, is making out all anyone thinks about in this place? That's a good question. But I didn't taste it, so I don't really know the answer for sure.
Well, if Brain Tank come after Mikhail, it will be sorry. Better go find Tiny Boss, see what is planned.
And so that's what happened to your brain.
Wow, what an amazing story. I mean, that is a really, really good story. And you know what the best part is? I'm in it. I better go write that whole thing down before we all get killed.
Agent Cruller?
What is the current situation?
I better go.
Good luck, Rasp.
Okay, before we go, we got some psych cards to make and to buy a lot of cores. Now that we got that little shenanigan out of the way, so let's go to this cobweb maker to make more psych cards. Boy, I've been hoarding a lot of these. And now we're gonna spend the last few of our arrowheads on psych cores to get enough for some more ranks. Up we go. And let's head to the cabin.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
To the outside of the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time.
Yeah. Because we want to come back here and buy some, and I think I got all the mines, all the brains, so we should have max health, and we just only have that last 4 quarter to go, and I think we only get that until...
Hey, anything new in the store?
Take a look. Now with
Till
that,
when
you
we're
can
going
take a cup
inside
now.
the last
you take
mine.
that psi core there.
I'll take it.
Alrighty then. What else can I do you for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you for? Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Excellent choice. What else can I do you for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
Take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Dream fluffs. Delicious, nutritious, and cheap.
Replenish mental health when open, automatically.
Each
Okay,
one
this is going to be useful.
With concentrated mental... Alrighty then.
You can open Dream Fluff at any time to full restore your mental health, and if you lose all your mental health, they open themselves automatically.
What
Very
else can I
handy.
do you for?
Take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
Alright, go get more airheads and come on.
And we're gonna need all those Dream Fluffs and those Dream Fluffs because Last Mind is not a good place, so you might as well get stocked
Where
up.
would you like me to take you, Agent Krell?
Back to my
Let's go to
sanctuary.
Ford's... I mean...
Yes, no.
And we'll go talk back to Ford and proceed on to... Don't worry, if you're probably wondering, Josh, why aren't you converting your empty side cards into side challengers? Well, the reason is, do not worry, it'll get itself sorted, just trust me on it. So let's talk
Agent
to
Crawler?
Ford.
What is the current
Crawl
situation?
up one more time. And let's go
I'm
back
ready
to
to
the
go
field.
back into the...
Okay.
And that's at the top of the tower. So we got our preparations done. And now we're gonna tackle the end game. So make sure you get everything sorted.
Come on.
You would have to go back to Agent 9's lab if you want to explore the other mines. Or when you enter the final mine, you're kind of stuck there if you want to do...
Okay,
Well-
now I'm really mad.
Well, it's time. Let's tackle the end game. And the only way we started is by destroying the locks on Lily. So let's get that started. Point of no return. Please do not... Yep, this is the point of no return. So big stuff is going to go down.
Finally! If that thing gave me a cowlick, Coach Oleander's gonna burn.
At least he never got inside your brain. It's going to take me weeks to get my rhythm back.
Rasputin, you have surprised us yet again. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Hey, all in a day's work for a psychonaut.
Well, Psy Cadet, you mean.
Hey! The Psychonauts should be so lucky to get someone like Raz. The brain he's got in there is...
One in a million. Thanks to all of you for bringing it straight to my door.
Oleander.
You took all my friends' brains. You turned an innocent fish into a giant monster. You stole all the teachers, derailing my education. And you kidnapped my girlfriend.
Rasputin, this fight is too big for you.
Back home, I had to clean up after the elephants. So trust me, I know how to take care of this ugly little pile.
Kid, let the grown-ups handle this.
You tall people.
Oh god, that's pretty funny.
We get to kill him too!
God.
Well, it's official. The genius is back. Time to go get ready for my Garrity show.
Oh, that's not good.
This looks bad. Ah, well, that's good. Someone must have turned off the gas long ago.
Oh, here's what my poor flowers need. A little water.
Gloria? That's not... Oh, no.
Oh, no, I spilled all my turpentine and acetone.
You're not really helping. Oh, God.
Hey, Boyd, long time no see. Oh, Mr. Orderly, I did not see you there. I was just taking a little therapeutic walk in the moonlight.
Relax. The asylum's closed. We can all go home.
Leave? Here?
Yeah, this place is for crazy people. And I don't know about you, but I ain't crazy no more. Well, I have to tell you, I'm feeling pretty good.
You know, maybe it is time for us all to move on.
What do you think, Boyd? You ready to blow this popsicle stand?
Oh, God. Well, I think Boyd's better now.
The milkman has completed his route. You guys want to split a cab?
That was a weird turn. He recovered quick. Oh, yeah.
And the crib wasn't even that clean. I mean, what do I have to do to get those guys to take me seriously?
When are you going to shut up and kiss me?
I can hear that.
I know.
Surrender. Never!
Hey, Ford!
The Psychonauts have a word for people who turn on their own.
Ha! I don't need the Psychonauts anymore. I'm making my own army. Got a word for that?
Yeah. Gesundheit.
Huh?
Sneezing powder.
Wow.
Wow.
Was it good enough for you? Sorry. That was too immature of me.
That was my fight. I was ready for that one.
Always in such a rush, Rasputin. It takes years before you're ready for combat of that magnitude.
Well, you'd be surprised, Nine. This one's been acing all my extra credit exams.
I beat the coach once already, and I can do it again.
Darling, that was just a remote projection of the coach. He wasn't as strong as he would be if he were to appear in the real world.
TV?
Oh, that's not
TV?
Where's his brain?
Oh, probably stuck in one of his plans to take over the world somewhere.
That would be bad. Oh, dear.
Hey, how's the weather down there? Finally. Alone at last, eh, Rasputin?
Glad you're finally picking on someone your own size.
Yes, I've been dying for a chance to pick your brain!
Two can play that game.
Yeah, but only one can win.
Okay. It's time for the second to last boss, the Brain Tank. And yeah, things have turned very bad very quickly with Coach Oleander inside, his brain inside the Death Tank. So for this, mostly Psy Blast is going to be useless, so we're going to be using telekinetics and pyrokinesis. Because mostly we're going to use telekinesis to destroy these rocks, these giant boulders with our own giant boulders. Beat the giant blast, psychoplastic death tank. And once we have enough layers gone through, we can now access Coach Oleander's brain by throwing a rock into the glass of the brain tank, which was a lot more supersized, better version from what we saw from the previous part. Get to the brain and disarm the tank for good. And yeah, Coach Oleander is going to be tossing rocks at us with his telekinesis. I guess Psy Blast was probably blocked off because the tank was probably damaged on the way down with that explosion. Toss another rock, and I think we only have to toss in 3 boulders to finally smash the glass and defeat the giant tank. Yeah, this boss is not that hard as long as you keep dodging the rocks. And yeah, more replacement rocks will be starting to come in, so you're going to have to be quick. And yeah, you're going to have to be very quick to get rid of all, clear a path good enough to get to Coach Oleander's brain in the tank. So keep tossing rocks, toss the 3rd rock, and that will expose Coach Oleander's brain and damaging it enough for us to finally permanently disarm it. So let's get close to the brain tank and destroy it. And yeah, it is a very easy boss compared to what we're going to be getting.
Super sneezing powder.
Oh dear.
Not to sneeze. Have to hold it in.
Oh god. God damn.
TV. Oh, this is just great. Now what am I going to do? Have to think. Like I got a choice.
So yeah, things have gone from bad to worse. Now with the super sneezing powder booby trap, we're kinda just a brain right now, so that sucks. Get to the brain and disarm the tank for good. So yeah, we're just a brain. And how are we supposed to move? Well, we got telekinetics to toss our brain. Hopefully the others will find us eventually. And yeah, we can't really go anywhere because we're officially blocked off. So there's only one other choice. We have to toss our brain inside the brain tank and Coach Oleander's mind. Basically, go inside the brain tank and take over the tank from Coach Oleander, and so we can use the tank to get out of this hellhole. So let's dive right in, and hopefully nothing bad happens, like anything super bad. So let's dive in. And yeah, something weird's going on.
Hi, my name's Marcel Oleander, but you can call me Maury or Ole.
Coach Oleander? What are you doing in my mind?
How did you get in my happy meadow? Nobody's supposed to know about it. You didn't tell my dad about it, did you? Oh, that's him! Oh no! Come on, little bunny! We'll be safe in here!
Well, it seems that we're back inside our mind. Get the brain and disarm the tank for good. Help Coach Oleander destroy the monster inside. Protect little Oli. So yeah, this is some weird meadow, and what the frick? Oh great, now we're haunted. And what's up with the cabin? It's covered in meat. And a lot of mental cobwebs. So let's grab the mental cobwebs.
Got it.
And there's a lot of circus stuff around here, and that creepy ghost.
Okay. The circus I remember from my childhood was definitely not made of meat. The last time I checked.
No! No! Little bunny, don't go in there! That's a bad place! That's a bad place for bunnies!
So yeah, welcome to the final mind of the game. Rasputin, your journey has made you much wiser, so why do you still hoard your goods like a miser? The items you scavenge, the webs, the cards, and the brains, just to redeem them, is all that remains. So yeah, this is the last place that we can redeem our stuff. And this weird gypsy lady is going to do it for us. That's why I was hoarding all those cores at the beginning of this. So this gypsy lady is going to make the cobwebs into cards, and cards will be redeemed to 54. And we gain 6 ranks, and we get the Psi power upgrade earned Super Chain Blast. Your Chain Blasts now hit up to 6 enemies in a row. Psi power upgrade, DK extension, your telekinetics range has been extended. Levitation upgrade at rank 75, that's probably never gonna happen, because we're at the end game of the game. Yeah, the dreaded meat circus. And we're gonna find out why it's so infamously bad from a lot of fans of Psychonauts. Yeah, this place is not a fun place. It's the circus from hell. But at least we got some last emotional baggage. Our upgrade for the confusion grenades, but we're probably not going to need them. But the reason why this level is infamous is because it's split up into 3 evil sections. And you're gonna find out each and every one of them sucks in some weird poisonous way. So we're gonna need our loadout of Psi Blast and telekinetics. We're gonna be using a lot of telekinesis. And some of the stuff about this level is true, that it is a very hard level. But I think I can manage the second part just fine. The third part, I do hate. And the first part, ugh. Well, let's go on inside and...
You gotta help me save the bunny! If he just holds still, I could catch him and hide him from my dad! He runs a butcher shop. He wants to make food out of them.
That's right. Maury's old man was a butcher. It looks like your childhood memories of the circus got all mixed up with his childhood memories of his dad's butcher shop.
My memories were bad enough. This is just gross.
Oh god, what the frick? Oh god!
You'd better keep that kid out of trouble. With your brains all scrambled like this, what happens to him happens to you.
Ah! Help!
Yeah, we're dealing with evil Cronenberg monsters. Evil Cronenberg. From hell. From the hell dimension. Yeah, the reason why this level sucks, because the first part of this level is sadly an escort quest. Oh good, everybody loves escort missions. No, the escort missions suck. So we need to help out little Oli by grabbing Mr. Buns. the rabbit. For God's sake. By using telekinesis to keep Mr. Mr. Bunny, hold Mr. Bunny, because he's just gonna keep running off. And these evil Cronenberg beasts from hell, from hell, are just gonna start beating up Ollie, little Ollie. And if we don't reach him, oh god, no, I needed that. Yeah, that's luckily you only have 9 lives.
No, not me!
Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
I'm not a bunny.
And little Ollie is moving so goddamn slow.
Oh, I got you, Mr. Bunny.
I can do the first 2 just fine. It's just, oh god, reaching little Ollie with this stupid circus mechanic fuck. But luckily you do get a restock of health for little Ollie every time we get to Mr. Bunny. I see the Double Fine logo there. Cute. Yeah, we better catch up to. And famous parts of this level is the difficulty and the music of the Mean Circus. Oh god, here's what I hate. These fucking rotating platforms. The fucking knives. Like last minute. Come on.
Hey, that hurts.
I need one more good rotation. Ah! Fuck, I can't. Oh! Thank you, game. Thank you. You're not being a complete ass. Oh my god, thank you, game. Thank you, game, for being merciful. Show me mercy.
I got you, Mr. Bunny.
I thought I was screwed. Okay. Oh, I think I know how to get past the. Oh god, wait, like. No, I do not want to get stuck in there again. Not after the last part. Yeah, it's mostly, this level is mostly remembered because of the music and the difficulty. The bullshit difficulty. Come on, toss the knife. Yeah, you need the timing of the knife toss to be exact. Come on. Come on, toss it. I need to get to the...
Hey, that hurts!
Okay, I got plenty of time. I thought I was screwed.
Hey, that hurts!
Because if you screwed up, you go back to the fucking beginning. Yay! Oh no! Okay. No, wait. Screw it. I need. Come on. Oh, no. Side blast. Get the fuck out of these fucking... Come on. Oh, God.
No, not me! Rob the bunny! I'm not a bunny! I'm not gonna hurt you!
There we go.
Oh
my god, I clutched it. Okay, I will admit, I kind of clutched the third segment. Oh, I see a memory vault. But with that, yeah, as soon as you get through the 4th time of getting to little Ollie, you're pretty much good. And I can't believe I got that done. Like on the 4th try. I got that on the first try, and yeah, this level can go screw itself. So yeah, we got through the super mean difficulty spike of the escort. I thought I was going to be here a little longer for that one. Okay, this is how usually you're supposed to go through to get out of the main tent. This is only like the miniature tent of the meat circus.
We did it! We saved all the bunnies! Now it's time for the main event.
Oh god.
Come on!
Okay, I got through that segment easy. I guess I was super lucky on that third segment. I thought I had to start that whole section again. So, yeah, we got a weird little memory fault called the Big Top. But it's actually completely not what you expect. So here's a little memory of Coach Oleander and his lovely field and bunnies. And little Ollie is looking at the bunnies. And he loves the bunnies. But one of the bunnies is looking at him very sad or something like that. And that's how we got little Ollie and Mr. Bunny. But then he shows up. The butcher. If you see the butcher's hat, so that's gotta be Coach Oleander's dad, who was a known butcher and his famous butcher shop. And butchers chop up meat and package them like a deli. And the father just points at the bunny, and Ollie is terrified of him. And Ollie's dad, Oleander's dad, just takes the bunny and goes straight to his butcher shop. And then Coach Oleander's father just basically chops up the bunny and turns it into meat right in front of his kid. So that's gonna be super healthy for a child to go through something that traumatic. And so we kind of...
Come on! This is my favorite ride!
Oh god, the double love. Well, kid, you get the easy way because you can fly for some weird reason. I have to go on the rails. Oh god. Random tossing knives. Oh god, that is dickish.
Watch it.
So yeah, so now we figure out why Coach Oleander might have gotten messed up, and it was our only memory fault of this level, so yeah.
Got it.
And we got all the mental cobwebs. And now for the second part of this stage, the grinding section of the Tunnel of Love. Yeah, this one can be evil too, because some people have difficulty grinding, and there's big chunks in the track. So, a pro tip from me: take this track like very slowly. You can start going on a good speed. It's about control of the speed. You can slow down. You can go back on the analog stick, forwards and backwards to control your speed. And there's going to be like a super quick few jumps that's going to require, and big jumps require a lot of speed. Once you get over that, you can slow down, go back on the analog stick for the last few jumps. Ah, god damn it, that's why. And yeah, they cost you a life for screwing up a jump on the track, so that's why this segment is so evil, because of speed control. So take your time on your speed, and you'll get through this track just fine. Just keep the speed under control. like go for a middle speed. The Goldilocks speed to get through this. The first few, super easy. But it's the last few jumps that you need that slow down, because you need that slow down at the last segment of the track. And with that, we got through the second part of the difficulty spike. And this is our last mental baggage of the game, and we got all the emotional baggage and the primal memories of the meat circus. And you know what? Let's take a little look. And we got 84 out of, we were only missing 10. Okay, so we got through all that. So, yeah, I know I missed the mental fault of Coach Oleander, but we only needed the mental cobweb duster for that one. And yeah, all the other mental memories. Didn't get Edgar Tigley's emotional baggage sorted. Young, Oleander, and Self. So we're going to be having to deal with our mental issues. Raz's mental issues. And once you get here, we would get a shortcut back to basically the main event. So, you know what? Let's go back to the mental unconscious. And we got through 2 parts of the meat circus just fine. And yeah, we got all these doors open now in the collective unconscious. Black Velvetopia, yeah, because I missed one memory fault in the garden. There's one in the gardens that I missed. And that's in the
garden. Not much to do here except clean up all the cobwebs.
Use smelling salts to
You've
exit.
reached the brain of Coach Oleander. I'm currently occupied with matters in another part of my mind right now. But for those students who'd like to run the course again for extra credit or for a makeup exam, I'll leave it open.
We want to...
Your
oh yeah, it's
mind
in the
mean everything
canon
to us.
section. The cannon is the closest to the mental vault that we want to go. Basically, and now it's making all kinds of sense after going through the meat circus, and now here with all. Now we know why there's so many bunnies in Coach Oleander's memories. Because of his mental trauma with his father, the butcher. And that will also explain why he went insane and tried to take over the world, because of the Psychonauts that brings out the worst in that would only amplify mental trauma. Coach Oleander must have only went crazy when he was near Titanium and brought out his trauma of his dad's butcher shop. And I'm only speculating here because there has not been a Game University video on the meat circus yet. It hasn't come out yet, so when it does, I'll probably leave a link to it.
Got it.
But with our powers, we can actually do a lot better platforming now. And yeah, after when we're done with the meat circus, dealing with the main event, we're practically done. And no, I won't be going nuts and going after all the figments because, well, it's too crazy. And you can find the secret ending video online. And that's the reward for getting everything 100% done, just to get a mental, just a the secret ending. And let's get the mental vault of Oleander's shame and a lot of the truth behind adult culture Oleander. We thought he went through the army. No. So there's young Oleander, probably in his 20s, going into the army. But because of his size, he's not fit for the army. So, and they decide to boot him out. And the Royal and the Air Force because he's too damn short. And the Navy because he's too damn short. And even the Army's cookhouse or something because he's too short. And Coach Oleander having a huge axe to grind and proclaiming that he's going to make them see. They'll all see. Not to mock a tiny person. An adult with dwarfism. As Coach Oleander is probably plotting to take over the world. So we can use the smelling salts.
Man. I'm ready.
Now we just want to go back to the collective unconscious. Okay, and thanks to that, we can get back. Oh god! Glitching out! Glorious Theater. Coach Oleander's basic braining. Lungfish Opolis. Brain Tumbler Experiment. Mia's Dance Party. Waterloo World. The Milkman Conspiracy. Pretty much everybody's favorite level. The Meat Circus. And now we're gonna finish things off with the Meat Circus. I did miss Black Velvetopia. I kinda sequence braked that mental vault, and it would have showed the early days of Edgar's love back in college, and basically they were happy before the stuff with the state semifinals. So let's go back to the Meat Circus, and hopefully we're dropped right in front of the main tent. I'll call Oleander to destroy the monster inside. And once we go in there, we're in the more end game of the game. So let's go, and we got through this far. We got through segment 1, bad part number 1, by sheer luck. Thank you, game, for showing me some mercy. And part 2, like I said, part 2 is not too bad once you get the analog stick to control your speed for the last few jumps. It's those last few jumps that's always gets people mad. But part number 3 is a part that I don't like, but it'll become explainably clear once we get there. So let's go inside and fight the Butcher.
Help! Help! You've got to help me protect the bunnies!
Hey, little Oli. It's okay. Those monsters are gone now. The bunnies are safe. We're all safe.
No, it's not safe. He's coming.
Who's coming?
My dad.
Your dad? The Butcher?
He says little bunnies are good for nothing. Nothing but food.
Here, little bunnies. Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill ya. So
yeah, we're gonna take on the boss of the Meat Circus. Coach Oleander's dad, or the Butcher. And yeah, he's not a bad boss for the finale. Protect little Oli. Fight the Butcher. So what we're going to need to do, we need to run away from the Butcher as much as we can. Because Psyblast will not hurt him, we have to wait for the Butcher to slam his cleavers into the ground, one of his cleavers, and then punch him in the face, and I kind of screwed that up. So and then you'll have to keep doing that, I think, 3 more times after that. And yeah, this boss fight is basically split up into 4 parts. And the 4th and final part of this fight is not that bad. It's actually pathetically easy. So let's bash his head in. And he's not going to change that much for this first segment of the boss. But the second part, I'm thinking I'm going to have a hard time. Third part, I think I'm going to have a hard time. The fourth part, no. The fourth part is like super pissed easy. And it's super easy once you get oh, it's 3 times. 2 more times after the first smack to the head to deal with the butcher. So yeah, keep dodging his cleavers, just keep a good distance. Just wait for him to slam his cleaver into the ground, and then we have to climb up. If you got like a good rank in, you eventually get health regeneration. And yeah, with that 3rd hit, we took care of the butcher. Oh, I see a little error there. So yeah, we got away from the butcher for now. And now entering part 2 of this madhouse. And now it's our turn to go through mental trauma.
What's going on here? What have you done to our circus?
Dad!
Polluted. Perverted. This looks like the work of mentalists.
I can explain.
Have you been associating with psychics?
Dad,
Psychics. Fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather. They cursed our entire family to die in water.
Yes, but...
Including you, Rasputin. And me. But I'm going to live. You know why? Because I'm still an acrobat. Let's see if you are.
So yeah, this is welcome to part 2.
What's it going to be, son? Die in the water? Or show me what you got?
So yeah, welcome to part 2 of the butcher fight. And this is mostly a platforming section. And we just met the perverted mental demon of Rasputin. Of Rasputin's father. And yeah, he does not sound like a good person, so... Yeah, and we have to not drown in the waters. And I can remember... Yeah, it's this way. So yeah, you have to get through this segment pretty quick, or the water will keep rising and then kill you. So yeah. In this segment, the father will toss out, what is it called? I don't know what it's called.
Quick, up here.
Juggling pins. Oh god dang it, this cursed water being such a... Oh. Luckily it's not that bad.
You always were a slow one.
So yeah, this obstacle course from hell has to be our next oh god. And yeah, this is why this yeah, the second part I knew I was going to be bad because this obstacle course is evil.
Maybe if you spent more time practicing.
The first part I don't get much trouble in. There is a certain part involving
up here by now.
Involving a certain part of the obstacle course I don't like because you have to climb on it and you can screw it up and fall into the water over and over and over again and you just don't know why you're screwing so bad up. Okay, we got onto the swing.
Come on, son. There you go.
Okay, we have to be quick. Don't worry, we will get a checkpoint
No, you can't read
around here. And this is where the next part of this damn obstacle course from hell
There
starts.
you go.
It doesn't start right until... Okay, if you keep moving from the father, from that segment, you're gonna be okay. Oh god, this segment sucks. What you're supposed to do is jump from climbable area to climbable area, and it is a very tight climbing section. Because sometimes the jump doesn't always kick in. You have to use the telekinetic, the levitation ball, and your double jumps just to get up here.
Hey!
Okay, we're doing... Okay, got through that pretty quick. Okay, so... Yeah, the next one are fire hoops and more use of the levitation balloon. Oh god. It's because I climbed the fire ring. Okay, that's good. Doesn't punish you. Okay, so there's a checkpoint here. So I guess I got through the worst part of the level. So keep holding the levitation ball on. Oh god. Yeah, and the father will try to kick you down into the water. Around there, so yeah, that's another segment that can get you frustrated.
Good. Pretty good. There you go.
I wasn't high enough.
No, you can't really catch those.
Okay, so you don't lose lives or mental energy going through this evil segment.
Pretty good. Think fast.
I know, I can see the details on the bubbles full of meat.
Just testing.
Which is looks of meat of certain cuts of meat. I thought I had enough space.
Rasputin! Hey, son, catch! You used to like...
Yeah, it's going through that last hula hoop, but it's going to be evil. Flaming hoops of death.
There you go.
Yeah, just calm down.
Pretty good.
Gonna need the full distance. Ah! I was waiting for that... for him to toss the pin at me. Screw me over. But you're going to have to be quick, because the last segment is just going down a ladder, but it gets a little, you know, weird. But you're going to need like a lot of distance from the water in order. Okay. Okay, that's enough space. Oh no! Oh, don't put... Oh. Oh, come on. Didn't get to jump. But luckily the water will reset. Because that would be too evil. That you burned up a lot of time.
No, you can't really catch those.
Okay, third.
Think fast. Hey, son, catch!
Just waiting. Okay. Okay, I'll wait for the cleavers.
Rasputin!
Yeah, you're gonna have to be quick.
Catch those.
Okay, we can tank those.
There you go.
And we're at the last segment already. Oh, Red, get down. And quickly just keep sticking the analog stick down. And you'll manage to get to the top. By keeping the I know it's weird, it's just bizarre. And by the time we reach the end of the ladder, we're
Dad,
at the top.
I made it!
You cheated!
No! I used the acrobatics you taught me.
Don't lie to me, cheater. You crystal ball readers always cheat. You're no son of mine.
your dad?
He's over there, talking to your dad.
Oh, God.
Did what?
Uh-oh.
Somebody's going to get grounded.
Make that ground.
Okay, we're at part 3 of this boss encounter with the Butcher, and we're fighting the Butcher again. After that insane obstacle course. And there's a new caveat to this, because now we're dealing with Raz's dad helping out the Butcher. And we're going to need telekinetics to throw it onto the Butcher's leg. Okay, once you get one of those tossing pins... Oh, there's a lot of health over there.
There you go.
Man, those things.
Okay, you can get through this segment super fast if you cheat the system.
Yeah, buddy.
Just toss it into the Butcher's legs, and he will be stunned, and then we can use those pins on the Butcher. And once he's down the 3rd time, punch him, and that's the end of the Butcher, and he'll go into the grinder in the middle.
Rasputin! I see your skull is as hard to penetrate as ever.
Dad!
What is your brain doing out here in this tank with this other brain? And who are all these unconscious people? What have you gotten yourself involved with? Psychics. He's been cavorting with filthy, cheating psychics. Is that really how I look in your mind? Man, do I hate psychics. And seeing my son. I don't hate psychics. I used my psychic connection with you to find you and to project myself into your mind.
But how can you hate me for being psychic if you're psychic too?
Son, I could never hate you. I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe. Our family has many enemies.
And bye, mental demon.
I have a lot more hair than that. We have to carefully unweave your psyche from that other brain. We don't want anything bad to happen while your mind is in this tangled state. The damage could be permanent.
Oh God, we threw him into the grinder. Oh God. Another Cronenberg.
Unweave? Detangle? Never. I like it this way. I mean, look at how huge I am. And I think I can juggle now. This is your mind, so you are the strong one here. But I'm about to give you my son. You must take care of it, because it's everything I've got.
Okay, so the 4th and final segment. This is why it's so piss easy, because of this new power-up that we got from Raz's dad. He was actually psychic himself, and yeah, the two-headed father is not that boastful. And yet, once we're in our mega form, we're basically a powerhouse. Kill the two-headed dad monster, or basically the Cronenberg monster. So we get a new meter below the two-headed dad monster, and once that bar is full, upload Dream Fluff activate. Thank you, Dream Fluff. And once we get big, punch the living tar out of this two-headed Cronenberg abomination. So yeah, it's basically run and then beat the tar once we get big again. And yeah, for being the big finale of this 4th phase, it's not really that hard. And yeah, we got to love ourselves and accept our father, and Raz's dad is more psychic than him. one more punch should be able to destroy this mental demon for good. And after that, it's just basically cutscenes and the ending of the game. So yeah, once we get to this part, we made it. And we finally finished Psychonauts 2. No, not Psychonauts 2. One more punch, one more I am a man. Finally killing this asshole for good. And because we destroyed the mental source of it, it's going to bring the meat circus down and destroy it. And with that, the meat circus is done. Got through that super good, actually.
Bunnies! No! No meat!
No more. No more meat. Look.
There you go! Good little bunny! Hey, thanks for helping me save the bunnies. And for talking to my dad.
No problem, little Oli.
Bye-bye! Wave goodbye, Mr. Bun!
Where's he going?
We're separating the brains now, Rasputin. He'll be fine. Let's go inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about all the messed up stuff that happened.
Oh, I know a lot of it. While you were out, I poked around a bit. Tell me about this Lily person.
And so, that brings us to the end, where, as you can clearly see, the personal demons causing my negative behavior have all been eradicated, leaving me sane once again. This is also corroborated in CAT scan number 3 on page 59 of your handouts. On a personal note, I would just like to reiterate how extremely, extremely sorry I am for stealing all of your brains and trying to take over the world. Mistakes have been made. But this camp is all about education. And I know I, for one, learned plenty. Thanks to that guy right there. Come on up here, Raz.
We endeavor to build strong minds here, with the power to lift things, to see things, to burn things. But it's a special quality of your heart, not your mind, that truly makes a great Psychonaut. This young man has it. We did not give it to him. He got it from someone else, long before he came here. But we can give him this, to honor his mind, his courage, and his heart. Son, we do not normally ask this of someone so young, but it is obvious to us all that you are not average. Will you join us, Rasputin? Will you be a Psychonaut?
And so we are officially a member of the Psychonauts. For saving the world.
Okay, let's be perfectly clear about this. That was the best summer of my whole entire life.
Hey, the summer's not over yet. We can hang out for a couple of weeks still.
My family's out on the East Coast. Where's yours?
They move around a lot.
Well, you'd better go. Your dad's waiting for you.
Well...
Bye.
Children, it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping.
I was here the whole time. You saw me.
No, this time we know who it is, and that's what scares us.
Who was kidnapped?
Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts.
Dad,
Sir, can you teleport this many of us back to headquarters?
Huh? What? Hey, what are you people doing in my kitchen? Now get!
Guess we're taking the jet.
Don't worry about your dad, darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all, we'll have Rasputin helping us.
I'm going?
Now how could we do this without our anti-kidnapping specialist?
I've taught you everything I can, son. Now, you go show them. Show them all.
Let's go.
And with that, that's the end of Psychonauts. And we won't be able to continue with the kidnapping of Trim and Sonato, and that will get brought up in the Rhombus of Ruin for the PlayStation VR, and I can't play the VR because I don't have a VR set. But but don't worry about that. Rhombus of Ruin will get summarized in Psychonauts 2. In the intro cutscene of Psychonauts 2 when I finally eventually get to do it. And yeah, this game is like 17 years. We waited 17 years. This game was made 17 years ago, and we had to wait 17 years to get a continuation of Psychonauts with Psychonauts 2 just this year. And yeah, I have played Psychonauts 2, and yeah, I did enjoy it. There are some good bits, and like I said, I bring up some good bits. Some of the mental levels in it are pretty good. And I brought up my complaints on the levitation ball being a bit weak and doesn't let you glide a lot longer than just a couple of seconds. But that's just a minor complaint, but I still enjoyed it. And I can't wait to let's play that one once we finally get to it. So, and that's another of the Game Anyone exclusives officially becoming a YouTube video. So yeah, we got plenty more to go through, and yeah, that was the original Psychonauts, played in 2021, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I've been your humble host, Josh24214, and I'll see you on the next Let's Play as I do. It might be Psychonauts 2, or I don't know what comes to my head. I know I'm gonna play Psychonauts 2 eventually, so until then, have a good day, everybody. This is your humble host, Josh24214, saying, have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed this stream of Psychonauts. And also, yeah, I did miss a Halloween. I usually do a Let's Play on Halloween, but there wasn't really much good games on Halloween. I know I would have I know I didn't finish Little Hope of the Dark Pictures anthology, and yeah, I have seen the newest anthology. And what did I think of it? I thought it was pretty good, but I didn't like the twist at the end. You know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna do that one because I have my reasons. But I have seen the trailer for the 4th of the Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me. And maybe that will become a Let's Play episode one day. Originally, if I had enough time for this year, I would have probably done Until Dawn. But that's probably going to be moved to the year after The Devil in Me, and I'll probably do that because I do love serial killers. And hopefully the story for that one is really good. So until then, have a good day, everybody, and I will see you on the next Let's Play. So until then, this is Josh saying, have a good night, everybody. So, bye for now.